Well, something doesn't smell right at ESPN. And how much lingerie can you buy for $50,000? Confused? Well, you won't be after this installment of Weird World of Sports.
Thank you, Courtney. That's right. It is the sports segment for people who don't like sports.
Okay.
Now, I would imagine one of the great things about your kid going to college is you see them become an adult, expand their view of the world, and go viral for vandalizing their campus.
Wait, no, not that part.
University of Connecticut is not falling for the banana in the tailpipe again this year. UConn's Daily Campus reports maintenance crews have been removing light poles on the campus. There were some issues last year when the UConn men won the national title. Mobs of presumably students, air quotes, celebrated by tearing down light poles and other stuff and then using them to smash the glass doors of a campus building.
Oh, boy.
So much fun.
Oh, dear.
Our team won. This year, the UConn men and women are in the Final Four. So, I don't know, you got to take down the light poles and what, the park benches, too?
Golly. I don't understand why they thought, I mean, I'm sure they were all under the influence of something.
Yes.
But what, I don't understand. That many people thought this was a good idea?
Under the influence, and then, you know, don't underestimate the power of mob psychology.
That's true.
Apparently the school not taking any chances, though, as you can see this year. Mom and Dad must be so proud.
That is somebody's child. Okay.
All right, even if you don't like football, you've probably seen or maybe even used the gif of a skeptical-looking Cam Newton sliding down the bench. Here's what I'm talking about, this one here.
It's a great gift.
So what's going on here is Newton is talking to his teammate N'Keal Harry when he just liquefies and slides off the bench. But nobody really knows what they were talking about, what was going on, until now.
Oh.
Newton revealed it on his podcast, 4th and 1 with Cam Newton. Listen.
So me and N'Keal was on the sideline talking about basketball. N'Keal was saying in high school he averaged 40 points. It was something ridiculous.
That made me want to.
That's what I said, bro. Then I said, N'Keal. So when he said it, like, bro, like real talk, bro, like I averaged 40 points in high school. I said, bro, stop lying. Like, stop lying, bro.
So that's so funny that
Left.
yeah.
Courtney has left the seat.
We should explain for the
That was pretty funny.
viewers at home.
Courtney has left.
Director came into our earpiece.
We have
I'm not going to name the staff member, but he said that was one of our staff members.
We have a resident staff member who tends to
Embellish?
embellish a wee bit.
And this is how we react.
He tends to put 20 on a 10.
It's good to know, though, that we have been using the GIF in the exact right way.
Exactly.
Because that's what you use it
That's what you
for
use
when
it for.
somebody says that. Now, fortunately for us, and unfortunately for N'Keal Harry, there was a website called Max Preps that tracks high school athletes and their statistics. Even more unfortunate for N'Keal, his stats are still on the site. Let's take a look. According to Max Prep, Harry averaged a very good 22 points a game his junior year.
That is good.
21 points a game his senior year. So I guess if you added them
Put
together.
22 and 21 together. That's
Wow.
Oh, man.
If 2 + 2 is 4.
It's good to know, by the way, that world-class athletes, NFL players, are just like us and they exaggerate their high school athletic prowess.
Man, I used to kill in the 440.
Yeah. Yeah. He even said, part that's edited out there, is like, nothing about him suggests he's a hooper. And I'm like, well, he was a first-round pick in the NFL. I mean, he's
an extreme athlete, or,
but of
elite
course,
athlete.
Cam Newton's like elite. All right. Guys, Conor McGregor's transition from MMA to acting appears to be going very well, at least commercially. McGregor stars opposite Jake Gyllenhaal in the Amazon Prime reboot of Roadhouse. Amazon says the movie was streamed 50 million times in its first 10 days, setting a new record for a debut on the platform. McGregor tweeted congratulations to the entire team on the movie and said that 50 million streams is the equivalent of doing $750 million at the box office.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know where his math comes from, but I'm also not about to call out the guy who once punched an old man at a bar for not allegedly taking a shot of his whiskey.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this was a couple years back. That's McGregor. You don't remember this?
No.
This was in Ireland. McGregor has his brand of whiskey.
Oh my.
He was handing out shots at the bar. The old guy was like, "Nah, I'm
Nah.
good." No, I don't. Maybe he wasn't quite as polite
It's
about
kind of like
saying.
a tap.
That was a tap.
It's from
To be fair-
McGregor, a tap.
That
from
was a tap?
McGregor would be.
It's like a
To
few.
be fair, it is. You're right. It is like a fraction of what McGregor could do.
Okay.
I fear, though, I may have angered him anyway if he saw this.
Good luck.
So my attempts to avoid angering may have backfired.
How about you stop parking next to me? How about that?
Yeah, if I run next to, if I run into Conor McGregor, tell my wife and daughter I love them. All right, things appear to be getting ugly between former Real Housewife of Atlanta Kim Zolciak and her soon-to-be former husband. Retired NFL star Croy Bierman is accusing Zolciak of dragging her feet when it comes to turning over financial information in their divorce settlement. So he took matters into his own hands. Bierman's attorneys filed documents claiming that Zolciak spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on luxury goods. And TMZ obtained those documents, which claim Zolciak spent $269,000 at Neiman Marcus between 2016 and 2021. More than $300,000 at Saks.
Oh, she's gonna keep going.
They also claim that in 2019 alone, she spent $49,000 at Agent Provocateur, which Google tells me is a luxury lingerie store.
Well, that was for him.
So, yeah, and they were still married at the time.
That was for him.
It did benefit.
Also, memo to the IT staff, that's why I was searching Agent Provocateur.
Note to self. Note to self. Okay.
Perhaps doesn't explain why I spent 23 minutes on the website.
But it was research.
Yeah,
She's
it was
supposed
research.
to be a gambler too, right? She's lost.
Funny that you mentioned that because they also say she spent 160 grand on lottery and Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
In total, Bierman says that Zolciak spent more than $660,000 on luxury goods over a 7-year period. Zolciak and Bierman's financial troubles have been well documented. Apparently, Bierman and his lawyers, though, are trying to show that she is the reason why that they're having these issues. By the way, I also read yesterday that she's been selling her wigs.
Oh, she does
Like
have some
that
fabulous
that
wigs.
she has worn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's known for her.
And that Andy,
She is.
but like her personal, like I have a line of wigs. Like, oh, here's one that I used to wear.
So she's.
You can spray it.
She's selling it. Apparently, Andy Cohen bought one. Like, I guess as a here, I'll help you out.
Oh, Andy. He's such a giver.
And you know, here's the thing: when he married her, his parents stopped speaking to him because they thought she wasn't a good choice.
So mom
not
is sitting
best?
somewhere like this.
I mean, if they can't make it, what hope is there for the rest of us? For Real Housewife and a football. Anyway. Guys, there's a lot of controversy surrounding ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky's most recent appearance on the Pat McAfee show. Not because of something that came out of his mouth, but rather the other end, allegedly. Take a listen.
Oh no.
It's impossible to be at the top at both of those, essentially. Like it's
Pat was like, I'm pulling this show over.
So people, including McAfee and his crew on the show, are saying it sounded like Orlovsky may have tooted.
Somebody did. Right?
Orlovsky says it was the windshield wipers in his car because you see he's
Okay.
doing the interview from his car.
Yeah, and it's
Wait.
raining on you see on the window there.
Yes, here's the thing though, guys. Orlovsky, who is UConn's all-time passing leader, may also be ESPN's passing gas leader because this is the second time he's been involved in something like this.
He's got priors.
There was also an incident before a Monday Night Football game in 2022.
Gosh.
The NFL. Now, the big change is the commitment to running.
Okay, so in that case,
Wait a minute.
He probably has leaky gut or something.
That's not a laughing
well,
matter.
in that case, it's pretty clear he fumbled his words and then did like a.
Right.
And I do believe the windshield.
Yeah,
thing
but
as well.
it wasn't raining a lot if it made that sound.
Well, that's when it's kind of a dry windshield.
Yeah.
You know? McAfee and his crew gave Orlovsky a lot of grief over the latest incident, but he was a good sport about it. He tweeted, "I hate McAfee. It was the windshield wipers." And that is the weird world of sports, the sports segment for people who don't like sports.
That was great.
That was great.
Right?
I think the sliding down chair.
Yeah, that was
That was your
great.
favorite? The
Yeah,
Cam
that
Newton?
was my favorite.
That was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing this right now?
impossible
Okay.
to be at the top at both of those. Essentially, like it's
Damn.